Hi everybody! I wanted to do a Wonder Woman video today, and I had all these plans for everything that I wanted to talk about in it because I had just read volume 1 of Greg Rucka's new Wonder Woman series, and I finished Wonder Woman Warbringer by Leigh Bardugo, and I have a superhero high comic to talk about and other things, and I just realized it would be way too long for one video. So in the run up to the new movie coming out, I'm just probably gonna do several Wonder Woman themed videos. I don't know if you know this about me yet, I am a huge fan of Wonder Woman. Just aesthetically, everything that she embodies, even though I do feel like I am woefully behind in reading all of the canon, because I don't think I would ever feel really on top of everything in that. But I love Wonder Woman. I did just finish, like I mentioned, I got the arc of Warbringer by Leigh Bardugo. This is a series, the DC Icon series that's coming out. So they're doing a whole bunch of the big DC superheroes. So Leigh Bardugo did Wonder Woman, Marie Lu is doing Batman, Sarah J. Maas is doing Catwoman, which will be really exciting, and Matt De La Pena is going to do Superman. So I think I'm most excited, after Wonder Woman, I'm most excited for Superman, I think. Let's talk about this book. So as I mentioned in my TLA video, I read the back of this book, which is Diana is living on Themyscira. She's about 17, she's living there with her mom, and the rest of the Amazons. When we first meet her, she is running in a race against the rest of the Amazons, and no one expects her to win the race, least of all her mother. And she has secretly been training for this race because she really thinks that she can win. So she and her friend Maeve have been training. While she's in the race and she's like ahead of the pack, she's figured out a kind of a shortcut to take. She witnesses a boat explosion out in the ocean far off the shores of Themyscira. And she makes a split-second decision, partially to save innocent lives and partially because she wants glory. And she wants to be a hero because she feels a little less than a hero among all the other Amazon women. And she leaps from a cliff and swims out into the ocean past the barrier that keeps Themyscira safe from mortal eyes, and she finds one survivor in the wreckage. That survivor is Aaliyah Corrales, who is the heir of the Corrales Foundation. She and her brother are the orphan children of two prominent scientists who are constantly under threat. But what Diana and Aaliyah discover soon after they meet is that Aaliyah is actually from a long line of Warbringers who are descended from Helen of Troy, and with their coming of age at 17, they bring about an age of war. So Diana and Aaliyah are faced with the dilemma: do they kill Aaliyah, or do they find a way to stop her inheritance from coming to fruition? To add more to it, as soon as Aaliyah steps foot on Themyscira, things go horribly wrong on the island, and earthquakes and disease befall the island and all of the Amazons. So, lots of drama, and Diana and Aaliyah have to leave. They find out that there is one way to stop the Warbringer's power from coming to its full height, and they are doing everything they can to stop that. Along the way, they accidentally go to New York City, where they meet up with some of Aaliyah's family and friends, and Diana gets her first look at the mortal world. I was really excited when I was reading the back of this. I was like, oh, this is different than the usual storyline of Wonder Woman coming to the mortal world, because usually that involves Steve Trevor, who's on my earrings. And though I love Steve Trevor, I really like that it was two girls, and Wonder Woman, Diana's a little younger here. She's like a teen still. And I immediately was like, yes, I'm ready to ship this. And then there was nothing to ship. Like, even with my rose-colored glasses, I couldn't find anything. Leigh Bardugo did not write that in there at all. Instead, there are other love interests. And sadly, Aaliyah and Diana are both straight. But they do explicitly state that on Themyscira, not all of the Amazons are straight. And Diana says, you know, some Amazons prefer the company of men, some prefer the company of women, and some prefer no company romantically or otherwise. So I did really appreciate that. And there is a character who's bisexual and very much appreciates Diana in a aesthetic way. Other than that, I really, really loved the friendships in this book. So there was not a romantic relationship between Diana and Aaliyah, and that ended up being okay with me because I really liked the friendship that they created and the friendships between Diana and Aaliyah and the other people who are on their adventure with them. And there were some plot twists, and there was some BA fight scenes, and it was really good. The narration and the perspective switches each chapter from Diana's point of view to Aaliyah's, so that was really fun to see each of them through each other's eyes. I really liked that Aaliyah wasn't white. She's half white, Greek on her dad's side and black from New Orleans on her mom's side, so that added another dimension to the story as well, because Diana is learning to navigate in the mortal realm, and she's also having to learn about the realities of that from the point of view of a 17-year-old nerdy black girl, and how that doesn't always line up with the things that Diana's read about in her studies on Themyscira. But all in all, you know, lack of storyline, like love storyline that I was looking forward to, this book was excellent, and I'm so excited for it to be out officially. Y'all are gonna have to wait until August 29th to get this real book. But when it does come, I mean, you should pre-order it now because it is excellent. And, you know, we'll have the movie out in June, and we can get more and more excited as it comes. That's Wonder Woman Warbringer. I highly recommend it, and I can't wait for the rest of the series to start coming out. That's it for me. Make sure you do all those nice things you can do on YouTube, like this video, tell me below if you're excited about this book. I know you are. If you commented on my giveaway one, that came up several times. Subscribe if you haven't already, and share this wherever you like to share YouTube videos. Okay,